What it do? What it do? Y'all read the description. Y'all see what I put in the description. Remember, tap in with the products. Go to Shopify app, Tribe Culture TV 83. You know what I mean? Check out that merch, dietary supplements. Um, we got it all: hoodies, jackets, whatever. Instagram, G Rio Benji. Go follow your boy. Get them subscribers up. I used to fuck with Triller, but I don't fuck with Triller no more. Facebook, tap in with your boy. G Real Benji. Y'all see it, Tribe TV. Now, Gucci Mane, Pooh shiesty incident. I slept on it. You know me, I don't speak on shit right away. You know what I mean? Like I really let it all come out before I really just get to hopping on the latest story just to join the algorithm and shit. But I'm gonna keep it brief. But I watched CD Nash and I fuck with CD Nash, you know what I mean? He cool, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna always give out the right information. That's why I'm more of the type, hit that like button. That's why I'm more of the type who let the story unfold, you know what I mean? Smoke on it, and then I'll tap in and give my perspective on it. You know what I mean? But he put out some misinformation, and sometimes that do happen. You know what I mean? Saying Gucci got robbed and all of this shit or whatever. Which is, even if he did, the man like 40 plus, who would care if the man got robbed? Like, it's like, how much street shit do you expect a nigga to be on in his 40s? I'm 42, Gucci older than me. You feel me? So CD Nash, he's always good for certain shit, but it don't always be accurate. But other than that, he do his thing. But come to find out, they say, well, you know, Big Scar and Pooh Shiesty cousins. You know what I mean? And remember when Big Scar died, Gucci did, you know, he was, you know, Gucci was being Gucci, you know what I'm saying? He wanted the chain back, his, you know, him and his people bumping heads, whoop de whoop. So that's Pooh Shiesty cousin. So I guess when they go to LA, they call themselves people around Pooh Shiesty, I guess maybe want to confront Gucci about the shit he was on because he was having little words with Big Scar family about the chain and all of that shit or whatever. And remember, Big Scar and Pooh Shiesty is cousins. So I know it's been out there that he got robbed and all that shit, but they say a scuffle did take place, and then his ring came off and all that shit. But we need to kind of like look at like Gucci 40 plus, bro. Even if he did get robbed or whatever happened to him, Gucci 40 plus, bro. It's like, what more street shit do you expect the nigga to be on? They already saying he got cloned. He ain't '06 Gucci and all of that shit. You know what I mean? What's up, mama? What's up, 7M3? What it do? Hit that like button. Gucci is 40 plus. I mean, what more street shit? Hey there, share some wisdom. You already know I'm doing it right now. But you already know Gucci 40 plus. Like, what do you expect a nigga 40 plus to be on who Everybody feel he cloned. They feel like his wife got a string in his back. You know what I mean? He not the real Gucci. All y'all hit that like button. Project Boy, what's good, fam? What it do, family? What it do? Harrison Stone '03. What it do, Duke Dennis? He funny. But Gucci 40 plus is like, bruh, certain dudes grow out of certain shit. Do it leave them? Nah. Gangster shit don't leave you just because you trying to be poised and trying to change. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be in you. You know what I mean? But him getting robbed, I knew that sounded a little kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Did some shit pop off? Yeah, some shit popped off and some jewelry and all that. Some shit can't come off. I done been in situations where I done lost a watch or woo the woo the woo that happened. Fisher, Gucci 40 and up. Right, exactly. So what more do you expect for him to be '06 Gucci? Busting motherfuckers across the head with bottles in the club, throwing chicks out of moving cars, that shit he used to do. You know what I mean? So at some point, man, mentally, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta grow, you gotta change your way of thinking and always know that you only win at that moment, but that win can turn into financial losses and unnecessary bonds and lawyer fees. You know what I mean? So Ceddy Nash, he always give good info. But I knew when I first heard the story, I knew, oh, Pooh Shiesty and Rob Gucci. I knew it was a little kind of bogus. I'm like, I'm gonna smoke on it. And let both sides play out. It did. I'll give my take on it. You know what I mean? So I done seen it all from all both sides of even the game spitter just touched on it. AK-47 touched on it, but they say that his live got took down. You know what I mean? But I done heard all type of different sides of the stories about the Gucci and Pooh Shiesty incident. So me, me, Tribe Gang over here, we observe. You know what I mean? What do you think about rappers 40 and I think I think if you already got a catalog, then that's cool to perform your catalog. All of that, I'm coming out with a new album and all that shit. You don't need to be doing that. Like if you somebody like Bootsy, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, I don't even like T.I., like even Wu-Tang, like if you got a catalog already and you just going around performing, I ain't nothing wrong with that. You performing your old hits, people still want to hear some of that shit. They'll pay to hear that. But if you like 40 years old or 35 and up or even 30 plus, and you still, I mean, Two Chains, Griselda, and certain people gave a lot of niggas hope because if you know about Griselda and Two Chains and a lot of other people, they came in real late. Like they was in the game, but as far as really blowing up, Two Chains was like 36 years old. Bro, can't believe Future is 40 now. And if you really look at Future right now, he look his age now. I don't know if it's because he cut the fucking dreads, but if you really just look at Future, he looked like somebody uncle around this bitch who drank like 211s or some shit. I ain't putting Future down, that's my boy. But I'm just saying he looking like an older nigga now. You know what I mean? All of that ripping and running and all that shit. You ain't working out and all of that, which is he need that tribalist effect. That's what he need. Shopify app. He need my shit. Tribalist effect. Horny goat weed, all type of shit that's gonna get you right. This is what Future needs. But yeah, 40 and up, bro. You've been in the game like Future, man. At some point, man, everybody just need to fall back, dog. Like, okay, you done made your bread. The shit that you speaking and promoting, my nigga, it ain't even growth no more. You just fuck it. I'm just going in there, eyes closed. Just, it sound like the beat raw. All right, yeah, woo woo woo. That's it. You know what I mean? But if you 38 years old and you still trying to be a rapper, you need to find you some other shit to do. You know what I mean? And me personally, I'm burnt out on rappers. Like if you really came to me and you talking about you finna rap or some shit, I'm gonna reject that shit because it's like, bro, we got other careers you could choose. You know what I mean? Like go be a plumber, go be a fucking science teacher. I don't know, but it's like rap is just oversaturated. So it's like you really gotta be fucking Bruce Leroy glow or something. The armor light gotta shine from above the heavens for you to really stand out. You know what I mean? This shit is oversaturated. It's like Jordans. You know what I mean? Everybody do it. Everybody got them. You know what I mean? So, Gucci, I knew it was false. You know what I mean? You know, he gonna put up posts and be subliminal, but he ain't gonna be the old Gucci and just go on the radio station and just damn near like some Jerry Maguire shit, like F you, F you, F you, F you, F you, and who's coming with me? You know what I mean? Like y'all expecting that Gucci from on some Jerry Maguire type shit. Nah, he ain't gonna be like that. But he'll put up a post or something like that, you know what I mean? But Gucci too old for that shit, man. He ain't got time for that. Married, kids. He got a wife that stay on his top. So you know, everybody just gotta just remember that shit, man. You know, if you expecting for him to be in zone 6 on the basketball court with Keisha shooting ball like it's 07, 08 and telling you to come up, pull up, nah, they ain't gonna be happy. This is somebody who's married, realize he got a lot of shit to lose. And you know what I mean? That's pretty much it about it. You know what I mean? But like I say, CD Nash, his info cool. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like he be jumping the gun because with me, I caught a federal situation before. One thing about it, you're not really going to court all like that. Now, do a lot of motions get filed and all that shit? That's true. But some of the shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? It'd be a little shaky. But CD Nash, he cool. And the game spitter and certain other people, they really legit. You know what I mean? But I just want to tap in with y'all, give my thoughts on the Gucci Mane, Pooh Shiesty, which was about Big Scar, his cousin. Everybody know Big Scar from 1017 who passed away or whatever. But yeah, man, you know, sometimes these bloggers, man, they be so caught up in the algorithm shit and trying to views and some dudes really count and eat off this shit. Me, my problem is I'm eating already. I came into this shit a boss. I ain't gotta build my way up and make false stories and shoot people down and really just be on some bullshit to get views and subscribers and all that shit. Like I'm gonna be me, Tribe Gang TV. Like I say, check out my YouTube post for updates. You know what I mean? Check out my merch. And yeah, I gave my thoughts on the Gucci Mane versus Pooh Shiesty. Tapping with y'all tomorrow. Salute, Tribe Gang TV. Yeah.